For the many varied locations there are for taking a big buck, there are nearly as many choices of guns, bows, and pistols to do the job. And your choice should depend upon where you're hunting, your personal hunting interest, level of experience, and a willingness to try a little something different. Today's shotguns, for example, have come a long way in becoming a practical choice for a deer hunt. Many have rifled barrels, shoot rifled ammo, and are highly accurate. Outfitted with a scope like this, a shotgun is a reasonable choice for taking a deer within 100 yards. And today, ammo makers are helping more by manufacturing Sabot-type bullets. A Sabot is a plastic shroud that holds a smaller bullet than the more common shotgun slug. This lighter bullet will fly faster and flatter than an all-lead slug at 100 yards. Handguns are another option for today's deer hunter. A .44 Magnum caliber pistol, for example, is a great choice. While their knockdown power is good, obviously their range is limited. With any firearm, the time to learn its limitations are well before you're out in the field. Spend adequate time at a range until you're proficient before heading out for your first buck. In general, most serious handgunners add a scope to their hunting pistol for improved accuracy and distance. But with or without a scope, nothing helps more than diligent target practice throughout the year to keep your aim true. Muzzleloading or black powder rifles come in 45, 50, 54, and 58 caliber models, with the 50 being the most popular choice for whitetail hunters. Now, generally, muzzleloaders fall into two types, either traditional or inlined. A traditional rifle is a replica of the long rifles settlers used 200 years ago. You can expect a maximum killing range from these guns of 100 to 125 yards. These old-school black powder guns are fun to use and introduce a bit of history to your hunt. Inline muzzleloaders are hand-loaded down the barrel just like the traditional, but all similarities in there. The inline muzzleloader looks and fires much like a centerfire rifle, is often drilled and tapped for scope like this, and can use the hard-hitting and accurate Sabot bullets. As with muzzleloaders, bow hunters have choices as well, either the traditional longbows or a compound like this. While the longbows offer a similar nostalgic thrill like the traditional black powder rifle, most folks opt for a compound bow. While both types offer tremendous killing power and deadly accuracy, if you've ever had to hold for any length of time with your bow at full draw, you'll appreciate the let-off factor that comes with a compound. As with any weapon, proficiency comes with practice, and in the case of bow hunting, lots and lots of it all year long. There are two types of broadheads to consider: mechanical with folding blades that are enclosed during flight, and fixed broadheads with blades that are always exposed. Now, some people claim mechanical heads are superior from an aerodynamic point of view because their folding blades greatly reduce the blade's surface area and thus reduce wind planing. As soon as they impact the deer's body, the blades fold open. Others claim that fixed broadheads generally cut deeper to make a better killing shot. So the choice is yours. Mechanical or fixed broadheads, it doesn't make any difference as long as you practice and get efficient with either. The all-time favorite weapon among deer hunters is the centerfire rifle. Some 80% of deer taken every fall are harvested with rifles. Folks will use guns with calibers ranging from the .30-30 all the way up to a shoulder-punishing .300 Magnum. A deer shot in the right spot will die quickly, while a poorly shot buck may run off and die a slow death deep in the woods. And hit wrong, you won't have a prayer of tracking them down. Both bow and gun hunters should aim for the deer's largest vital organ, the lungs. With the lungs shut down, death comes quickly. A low lung shot may also hit the heart or a major blood vessel. Again, a quick end is assured. Critical to making just the right shot is taking the time to sight your gun in properly. Start out target shooting at 25 yards. This checks how your bullets are grouping. Take a few shots, then adjust your scope or gun sights accordingly. Fire more rounds and adjust your sights until you're hitting an inch above the bullseye in a tight group. And now move the target out to 100 yards and start really sighting the gun in. Once your rifle is sighted in, don't assume it'll stay that way for the rest of the year, especially if you travel with your gun. Always take the time to check your sighting system the day before you intend to hunt. One good knock of your rifle could put the sights or your scope out of whack, and you owe it to the deer to make a clean killing shot.